Hey guys, it's Miss Tammy. I'm incognito right now. But you guys are going to want to follow me while I go deep inside the Miami scene. As we know, plastic surgery is an industry that's up and booming. But I'm going to talk about the ins and outs. I want to talk about the things that people don't know. Yes, beauty's painful, but beauty can kill. But we want to talk about the pitfalls, the scams, the best doctors, the doctors who have the most deaths, the clinics to watch out for, and things of that nature. So you're going to want to follow me on Plastic Surgery Chronicles. Real talk with Miss Tammy. Follow me. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, everyone. Where are you? Good morning, you guys. This is Miss Tammy. I am here. Good morning, you guys. Oh my God, I miss you guys. I was just, ever since my last live, and I just really been thinking about you guys. Good morning. And just really, want to just say how much I really just love what I do. Even the triumphs and the tribulations that I'm going through in this industry, just every day able to get on sometimes and just talk to you guys. It's about uplifting the mind, body, and soul through just our own experiences, through my own journey, just really being as transparent as I can, and as I continue to get information. Good morning, Tootie. I want to share information. I just want to share me with you guys, and as I look in this industry through my eyes, just continue to reveal to you guys, hoping that you guys share a vision, that when you get down here, that you understand that there is a place that you can go to when you just don't trust nothing, because I don't trust nothing half the time, what I see, what I read, or whatever, and at the same time, I struggle with, just people that you take care of, understanding that things happen, and, I'm saying this to two, people understanding, like, refund policies and things that happen, I try to work through all of that with you guys, but I seem to get more pushback than the fucking clinics, when I'm really just sometimes going above and beyond, where girls have scheduled me for a year and still haven't came, and then things keep happening up in their life, and I'm still working with them, but at the end of it, they can want a total refund and forget, like, all the stuff that, I've rearranged, and continue to help, because after a year, you lose everything. But I want everybody to be the best version of themselves. I want people to come in. I want you to have your surgery. I want you to feel confident about you. So when I go above and beyond is when I find myself hanging myself, and I just want to put that out there, but that's not what I got on here this morning to be about, I found out something that continues, like, every day I'm continuing to be aha. I did not know that Vixen and Miami Life are sister companies. Remember we talked about the sister company? So I have a doll there now having surgery, and she actually put the lady on the phone today, and Dr. Simmons and all of them, them is Nazarati, and all of them are actually affiliated with Miami Life. Did y'all know that? That some of you guys will be having surgery at Miami Life when you're dealing with them. I'm like, oh my God, and the plot fucking thickens. So what's happening is, in this industry, you're having, in order to be, you have seduction, you have Miami Aesthetic, Jolie, Prestige, all of them being one, you know. So in order to join, everybody's joining forces. So now the third group on the block. So let's talk about group number one. It's seduction. Seduction has multiple, you know, spots. Then we now have Jolie, Prestige, Ivana, Mac. You know, that whole group, and Adore. All of them. Now we have Miami Life, New Life, Vixen, Bright, the Glamorous. You have all of them under one umbrella. So you have 3 players now in the team. So you got to now know who the players are and where you're going, okay? And sometimes I said, you know, more, you know, the more people, you know, work together, like we're working together, you know, the better the outcome. So people are now merging. We're calling them merge. They are now merging. Nassif got really, really big. Lots of people going to Nassif. You know, as the industry and the testing and the different things that's going on, everybody wants to get a piece of the money. And so, coming from a corporate perspective, merging like that makes sense because it's about dollars and cents. It allows you to be evasive enough to continue to move because there's a lot of moving parts. Also, certain doctors have to work under certain credentials in order to. I just seen the story that was out that, you know, the news is putting out, and they're putting out old news, you know, when they're talking about Dr. Sampson, and at that time Dr. Sampson had performed 7 surgeries. Now the plastic surgery industry is saying that there should not be more than 3 surgeries done today. And they're actually, if you guys read the story, they're actually getting ready to set a law and mandate that surgeons, especially in this industry, are not performing more than 3 surgeries a day. So when you merge like that, you try to keep people confused. Who's doing what? So what happens is we have a list of doctors, we have a list of patients, and we try to say, oh, this doctor's doing this. It looks good on paper, but it's not actually what's going on. And so, as they say, death tolls are rising. You know, and I just said it the other day. I said, you guys, it's going to be a lot of deaths. Death tolls are rising. You know, now the states are looking at how to mandate and govern not just recovery houses, but the surgical centers, also the doctors, you know, and how many surgeries are actually being performed. And so you're really finding that, you know, people are taking names off their clinics, you know. You guys just stay tuned, because if you have not been following me, if you have not been following the lives that I have, you guys are getting the whole picture, the whole book. I mean, it's been page by page, you know. If I could just sum it all up into one, you know, book, as it's beginning, it's starting to play itself out. It's like a book now turning into a movie, actually seeing the shit that had been said actually taken on. So we have these clinics now having to merge together because of the mandate that's getting ready to come down of the number of surgeries that one surgeon is able to perform. So what we have to do is get creative, and we have to merge. So we have many names to justify the surgeries, because you can go in there any time in Miami Life and you can see a count. I had one girl researching. She went inside, and there were actually 10 girls there, okay, for the same doctor at pre-op, and more was possibly coming. So basically the mergers are now, how do how we're going to cover the amount of surgeries based on the fact that now it is becoming illegal to do that many. Because you've seen Dr. Trigg say he do 10 surgeries a day, but that's what you admit. But I wonder if they want to know that, because they're saying, no, you can't. And they're penalizing and saying that Dr. Sampson, who simply performed that surgery under, y'all still know how I feel about that, but saying that at that time, he was noted to have done 7 procedures that day. And they're saying that doctors doing these amount of procedures a day risk the chance of exhaustion, distort vision. They can't really see good, and a lot of this is making the botch jobs, the deaths, not able. And they also are now mandating that, coming down the line, that doctors are to use ultrasound, which means they have to use somewhat like an ultrasonographic device along with their surgical procedure, so that they can see where the fuck they going. They saying that these Mickey Fickies been nipping lungs, intestines, and doing all kinds of stuff. And so a lot of the information that's been talked about now, it has been researched. And the thing about it is these are cases that y'all didn't hear about. These are things that have happened in other recovery houses that wasn't reported. That enough that has gotten the attention of the Board of Plastic Surgery and the state and the health department, which means that I said to you guys want to crucify me for giving you guys knowledge, and watch out for Goofy, and don't be persuaded by this, and don't follow the fucking light here land, and everything that fucking glitters ain't gold, and watch out for the fluffy fucking rugs, because some shit is being hid behind closed doors. Everybody want to be like, oh, she need to mind her business. Now it's coming out. Because stuff don't get that high to change fucking procedures and laws and stuff unless there's countable multiple ones. And they said there's been multiple deaths, but you guys ain't heard about it because everybody keeping their damn mouth cool because they get paid. But when you want to talk about it, now you the villain. When you want to make girls be aware, of not just because, like I said, ain't shit different about me other than my ability to care and about you guys, to instruct, to guide, and direct, that I ain't the only one getting some of this shit, right? I can't be the only one getting this, and I know this because it's about the money. And I remember back in the days when I used to run the facilities department, I used to inspect, and I used to go through and inspect people's bathrooms, inspect stuff, and they say, you one person, you got 10 bathrooms. I'm only going to look at 2, because you're going to do what you did in those 2 and everyone else, because that's what you do. So at the end of the day, if I got 2 bad patients from a doctor, imagine who else got some that ain't seen nothing about it. And these girls have died, have suffered deformities. Now, they're speaking about it. Now it's coming out in the news. And now it's talking about, and I'm going to try to pull it out. And I thank you ladies who keep me abreast too. For the ladies that is down with the cause, down with informing, that find out stuff, that send stuff, that want to help the mission, to help us navigate through this. Nobody's ever talked about being canceled or canceling. How do we navigate through the mess? And of course, y'all know I ain't on no TV, and I ain't in no, I don't allow that negative energy to persuade me or sway me. So I stay tunnel on my mission and on my journey. So I do get some of this information from places that you wouldn't even think, people that don't even live here in Florida, are so up on what the fuck's going on in Florida more than the people that's here in Florida, because they the ones that are manipulating and hiding the system, so they are not going to be transparent to you. But the transparency is now coming. This shit done got real. Like I said, there's a think it actually officially ends at 12 midnight on the 8th, which will be the 9th. At least you don't come in here with that shit, because you think don't even ask what the hell we talking about. Because I'm about to end this. I got shit to do. But I don't. I got stuff to do. But at the end of the day, you guys will definitely need to be aware that they are teaming up on us. And so again, is it going to be safe? You know, where is it going to be safe? And how do we navigate through the mess? Because at the end of the day, the Board of Plastic Surgery has now gotten into this, and they are now setting some endings of no more than 3 surgeries per surgeon. Also that they're going to need to use ultrasound so that they can navigate where they're going, because they is fucking us up in the inside, and wondering why you feel that way, because they nipping to intestines and livers and all that stuff, you know. And it was just gruesome to hear what the data that they got had to come back from somebody. And so all of this hidden information, the information that I've been giving you guys, the information that validates it, that lets you know that a lot of these recovery houses been hiding this shit. They ain't telling y'all, you know, because I remember teaming up with one when I first got into the game, and they believe in it makes the house look bad. I also got them reporting on, you know, recovery houses with staff that doesn't even have first aid CPR, you know, in it. You know, you guys are so much going for the image and the look. The report talks about people sending pictures and coming down here, and it's not even what it looks like, you know. So there's just, it's just the vicious cycle of things that have been discussed and talked about, and things I was like, don't follow the light, Carolyn. You know, fluffy rugs don't take care of you. Candles don't take care of you. You know, pools gonna drown you if you fall and you're dizzy in them, you know. So there's just a lot of things that we had thought that we would put in place of safety and health, you know, that a lot of these girls